Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome back to your favorite YouTube channel, the Powerhouse Ideas. After so long time, I'm recording a video and not conducting a live session. This is a recorded video, and if you're watching this, so I'll be sharing with you some of the beautiful swing trading ideas and a short analysis of Nifty 50, because Nifty 50 has been giving us roller coaster ride. Yesterday it was seen to be very negative, and today we have seen a good bounce back. But whether this bounce back will sustain, what are the levels from where Nifty might reverse, or what are the levels which Nifty needs to cross for a further movement to the upside? We'll be discussing everything over here. Apart from that, I'll be sharing with you 8 swing trading ideas in stock in cash market, which can be a good opportunity for making some good profits and early profits. Apart from that, I have been coming live in the previous month and sharing with you a lot of knowledge and also answering many of your queries. If you're not a regular viewer of my channel, you all are requested to kindly like the channel, subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that you can also attend the live analysis and learn with us and understand how to trade. In those live sessions, I make sure that you understand that how to identify a trend, how to trade a market, and how to know where and why to find an entry. You should be knowing that why you have to enter into a stock and why you not have to enter into a stock. So let us start with the short analysis. For the people who are new on the channel, you should know that when a stock moves or when an index moves, it moves in 3 kinds of trend. The first is the uptrend, that is creating higher highs and higher lows. Means the high created is always higher than the previous high, and the low created is always higher than the previous low. Similarly, when it in a downtrend, it moves in lower highs and lower low. And the third kind of trend is the sideways trend, that is no new high or no new low is created. I'm explaining this because this is needed for understanding the current movement of Nifty. Now in front of you, there is a Nifty 50 chart on daily basis, means every candle being formed is a daily candle. Over here you can see that Nifty was consolidating, and whenever this kind of consolidation is seen, means no new high is created or no new low is created, we don't trade any stock or any index. We need to wait for a breakout or a breakdown, because a breakout of the or breakdown, either of the two can happen. Over here we saw a breakout and a continuation to the upside. While this continuation, we saw a higher high and higher low pattern being formed, which is a significance of an uptrend. Means Nifty is gradually in an uptrend, or right now in an uptrend. I have already told you, when Nifty moves in an uptrend, it creates higher highs and higher low. Means the low created, the next low created is always higher than the previous low. Now over here, this was the previous low being formed by Nifty, and today Nifty already took a support from the previous low area, that is Nifty did not break below its previous low. If Nifty would have broken below its previous low, then it might result into a change of trend, that is lower highs and lower low, because a new low would have been created which will be lower than the previous low. But happily Nifty has not broken the previous low, and still the uptrend is intact. Now let us understand it deeper. Let us shift to a hourly time frame. This trend analysis, the identification of higher high and higher low, is applicable on all the time frame. Over here you can also see that Nifty was in consolidation, and a trend line, this kind of trend line was being formed. We saw a breakout of this consolidation, a retest of the consolidation, and again a movement upwards. However, in the previous 2 days, we have seen Nifty forming a lower high and a lower low. This was the previous high. A new high has been created which is lower than the previous high, and this was the previous low, and a new low has been created which is lower than the previous low. Means in this area Nifty has shifted to a downtrend. So a bounce today is a reversal of the downtrend or not? This is the main question to be answered. Now let us see it on a smaller time frame, what analysis we can do. Now you can see over here on a smaller time frame also, obviously when 1 hour is down, then the 15 minutes will also be down in this particular area. We can see that Nifty has been creating lower highs and lower lows gradually. But today what happened is something of interest. This was the previous high being created by Nifty, or we can say this was the previous high. This high was broken today, and Nifty created a low which was higher than the previous lows. Means in this area an uptrend has started, but whether this uptrend will continue is a question. For that we will make use of Fibonacci extension. As per Fibonacci extension, it is said if the correction, if the upward movements crosses 0.618 level, then it is said that a reversal has taken place. So for putting the Fibonacci extension, put it at the top of the start of trend and at the low of start of trend. As you can see on the screens, that's let me make it a little bit clear for you. As you can see on the screen, that 0.618 levels comes out to be 17,616, rounded off to 17,620, means 17,620 will be working as a major resistance for Nifty. If Nifty breaks above this levels tomorrow, then we can say that this downtrend over here has reversed. And we can also see that this level of 17,620 is also an important level as per the price action being shown over here. We can see that multiple times this area has worked as a support and as a resistance. So we need a close above 17,620 for a reversal of this trend. However, this reversal has started to come, which is evident from the formation of higher highs and higher low pattern. So this is a short analysis of Nifty. If you are already holding a CE, a call position, you can keep on holding till the time Nifty does not breaks below its previous low. Or we can say on a smaller time frame for an early exit and early entry. Let us go to a 5-minute time frame. If Nifty breaks below its previous low, which comes out to be somewhere over here, then the call holders can move out of the position, that because the Nifty might again reverse to a downtrend on intraday basis, right? But this is not a promotion of options or futures. It is because of your understanding, so that you can understand that how the trends and levels are identified. So right now I'm bullish on Nifty till the time it does not breaks below at least this level, which is a major previous low, that is 17,440. I am seeing an upward move in Nifty for tomorrow and for the days to come. So this is a short analysis. Let us move to some of the stocks. 8 stocks I have to share with you. Let us move to a daily time frame first. The first stock for today is Apple. The reason being very same, that the stock was creating lower highs and lower low pattern gradually, and we saw a breakdown over here. After a breakdown over here, Apple started again moving upwards, creating a low which was higher than the previous low and a high which was higher than the previous high. Now again, this stock has created a low at the level of the previous high, means still the previous low has not been broken. Until the time the previous low is intact, previous low is not broken, the trend has not changed. So an entry can be taken over here. Stop loss can be kept below the previous low, because when the previous low is broken on closing basis, then a trend might change, right? So this is Apple for you. The next stock is Coforge. This is from an IT field. The reason being very similar. First is it is a long-term uptrend, creating higher highs and higher low. Over here, this area was working as a resistance because 4 days price was not able to break above this area. Again, it tried to break above, but there was some kind of failure. But recently, we saw a breakout, a retest by these 2 red candles over here. These 2 red candles over here, and a continuation by these green candles. Means a breakout has been done, a retest has been done, and a continuation can be seen, right? So this is another trade where a stop loss can be kept below this range, because price is not able to break below this area, and when price is not able to break below some area, a stop loss kept below that area can be a safer stop loss, right? So this is Coforge for you. Let us move to Godrej Properties. The reason being the same, every stock follows the same pattern, and we need to identify a higher high and higher low pattern. The stock was initially also was forming a higher high and higher low pattern, but here we saw a trend shift, a small trend shift. But now again on daily basis, the stock has started forming a higher high and higher low pattern. And this volume over here, this big volume bar over here indicates that some big players have already got into this stock. So we just need to follow the big players, that is BP. not the blood pressure one, it is the big players one, right? We need to follow the big players. So an entry can be taken over here, stop loss below the previous swing low over here or over here. It depends upon the risk appetite which you are having. If you're having a smaller risk appetite, you can keep the stop loss over here, or you can keep a stop loss over here and make your position size accordingly. And if you don't know what is position sizing, you can go to my previous live session. There I've explained that what is position sizing and how it is important in trading. And for the newcomers who are watching me right now, you are requested to like the video, subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. So this is Godrej Properties. Let us move to the next stock, that is Jubilant Ingrevia. This is one of my favorite stock, forming a continuous basis, a higher high and higher low pattern without any deviation. Again, the stock has taken a support at the place of the previous high. We can see it over here. The stock has not broken below its previous low, means till the time the previous low is not broken, the uptrend will continue, right? So this is another setup where a higher low is being created and some fresh volume is also seen recently, means some good players are buying this stock. So an entry can be taken, stop loss below the previous swing low. I took an entry over here, seeing the previous trend. I took an entry over here when it broke above its previous high. And see, when the price retraced over here, it didn't hit my stop loss yet because I kept it below the previous swing low. It is a safer stop loss. So entry can be taken at CMP, but only after the analysis. Remember, this video is for your learning purposes and not for giving you any kind of tips. Focus on the learning only and make your own analysis. The next is Motilal Oswal. This is a probable swing trading which might give you an opportunity. You can see that over here with this big volume, we saw this breakout of this consolidation. After that, after this parabolic move, for the people who don't know, whenever we see this kind of parabolic move, that is 90-degree move, the stock moves down or moves in the same direction, that is do price correction, because profit booking is seen. After this profit booking again some fresh volume has started coming up. So when the price breaks above this level, that is somewhere around 850, then only an entry can be taken if a closing is seen above this level, because where fresh volume is already coming up, all we need to do is wait for a breakout. So this is Motilal Oswal. Stop loss can be kept below the previous swing low because stock is not able to break below this area. So this stop loss over here will be a healthy stop loss and a safer stop loss. The next stock for today is MTAR Tech. MTAR Tech is a recent IPO pick. At the starting of this listing, it was in a consolidation. After the consolidation, it gave a big breakout, but this was a parabolic move. And when a parabolic move comes, there will be certainly be some profit booking. You can see on the breakout, the volume was quite enough, but at the time of profit booking, the volume has completely dried up. Now again, the price had started forming higher high and higher low pattern. Stock has taken a support with this wick rejection over here, this wick over here. It seems that the buyers tried to go down, the sellers tried to go down, but the buyers push the price up. That is, a closing has not been seen below the previous swing low. The previous swing low was this, and the price has not closed below the previous swing low. Means this uptrend is still intact. So an entry can be taken over here. Stop loss will be below the previous swing low, somewhere over here or over here, depending upon the risk appetite and the position sizing. So an entry can be taken in CMP at MTAR Tech. The next stock, one of the giants, this need no introduction, is Pidilite. The stock has been continuously forming higher highs and higher low, then a small consolidation over here. After this consolidation, we saw a breakout and again a small consolidation. After this small consolidation, a breakout was seen by this candle with the increase in volume, then a retest and then a continuation candle, this green candle with again an increase in volume. So a retest has been done, a continuation has started to the upside. So an entry can be taken. Stop loss will be below this range because price has tried so many times to break below this area but was not able to break below this area. So this stop loss over here will be a healthy stop loss. So this is Pidilite for you. Entry can be taken at CMP. The last stock for today is Timken. The reason being similar to kind of Pidilite, We can see over here that the stock was consolidating. Mind you, this stock is fundamentally strong company, and all the previous stocks which I shared over here were also fundamentally strong. I make it a point that all the stocks I share are fundamentally strong so that you don't go into deep losses. So as you can see, the stock was ranging, and in range we don't buy anything. This is a rule which we follow, which the Powerhouse people follow. All the members of Powerhouse know that we don't buy in ranges. But over here, we can see a breakout, a retest, and again a retest of that area. And yesterday we saw a big green candle with a big green volume. So means some of the people are buying this stock. And one thing important to note over here is that during this range also, the people were buying in huge volumes. Means some big people are buying this. Again, I'm telling you, this is not BP, blood pressure wala BP nahi hai. This is big people who are buying this stock even in the consolidation and even on the breakout. So all we need to do is follow those big people. Now the question is, where shall be the stop loss? Stop loss can be at two places. One is between the range, because if stock gets back into the range, then we need to exit because it can stay in the range for a longer period, or below the range, which will be a much safer stop loss because stock has not been able to break below this area. So if we'll keep a stop loss below this area, it will be a safer stop loss. So this is all for today, and let me repeat it again that these are not any kind of tips to you. This all the analysis which I shared is my personal analysis which I use for my trading. Might be you won't find this analysis useful, so don't trade as per my analysis. Come to your conviction, come to your discipline, and then only trade. Just focus on learning and not the stocks I share. So this is all for today, and if you are a newcomer, you like this video, so kindly like the video and subscribe the channel, and also do watch our live seminars which I go through at least twice in a week, because there I share everything I know about stock market and also about trend following. We follow proper price action wherein we share how to follow a trend and how to identify a trend. So this is all from my side today. You all are requested to kindly take care of your profits, take care of your portfolio, and be disciplined when you are trading. Don't get into ego. Don't fight against the market. Market is supreme. You are not. Thank you very much. And by you are not, I mean you are not supreme to market. You might be supreme in your possible places, every places you are, but not supreme to the market. Even I am not supreme to the market. So that's it from my side from today. Take care of your profits. Take care of your portfolio. Bye bye. Take care.